And guess what else just happened?
What?
A mother got a phone call
Oh, yeah,
from
this
her
is true.
daughter.
Yeah.
The daughter was crying and screaming.
Said she was kidnapped.
Said she was kidnapped. The daughter comes down. It was all
a scam.
AI.
They only need 3 seconds of
He
your
went
voice.
on her social
3
media,
seconds.
found the girl,
Hold
got
on.
her voice, got
Dude.
AI to recreate it,
Dude.
and it was perfect.
Now it only
Fooled her mother.
It only takes the AI. It only needs 3 seconds of data of
3
your
seconds.
voice of a sample.
Do you know they just released an AI track with The Weeknd and Michael Jackson? Because everybody says The Weeknd basically just copies Michael Jackson.
singing with Weeknd stuff.
So they did a duet of that song that I feel it coming, baby, with Michael and The Weeknd. And
very
it's
good.
an AI that did it. It's not anybody that did that. An AI did that, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah,
and
it's-
Michael sounds better than The Weeknd, obviously, because he's better. But I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, way better.
Well,
But-
again, now we're talking about the 90s
The
versus
90s, yeah.
this generation.
Wait, was it it's not original music?
No.
no.
Okay, so here's the thing. AI cannot recreate the human experience.
well,
it cannot write
I-
about
Not yet.
love.
Not
it
yet.
can't write
I
about
pray
heartbreak.
not
Not
yet.
yet.
Although, do you know that in
Well,
the
wait.
WGA, you know that the writers' strike, not this means anything because nobody cares about this, obviously, except maybe us. But the writers' strike, people are like, we're tuning out. Podcast over. Give us the goods. Tell about who you dated. You know, give us some good. No, but the writers' guild, which is the people that write all the stuff that we do in movies and TV and stuff, they are striking for terms and deals they want. The guild is not pushing back on this. That studios want to be able to hire AIs to write scripts, and
yeah.
they're going to let them do it as long as it doesn't cost them jobs.
Hold on.
Think about that.
I
How is
don't-
that not
it
going to
cannot-
cost them jobs if they're having AI?
I don't believe in that.
I know, me either.
I don't
It's
either.
crazy.
I don't
Wait,
either.
but here's what's happening. Okay,
tell us.
Oh boy.
You
Oh,
have
God.
you have a ChatGPT came on the scene, and then they very recently just updated to ChatGPT 4.
I know.
Now 5 is already ready, but they're starting to slow it up because things are already starting to go
Out of
haywire.
control.
Now wait, that's not the problem. That's just called AI.
Right.
It's AGI that's the problem, and that's artificial general intelligence. Now what that means is that it'll be released on the internet, and it can then teach and learn
Itself. It can evolve,
It can
and that's
teach
what we're
itself and
screwed.
learn and
It's
evolve.
like
Now, so
Hal
wait.
from 2001.
It is.
Yeah.
So
No,
wait,
Yeah.
it is. So
Yeah.
here's the problem: is that they're making all these prompts. These prompts are things that you can plug. They're called plugins. You can plug them in anywhere. So you could take AI and plug it into anything. So what that will do is, put it this way: ChatGPT, I said, write me a blockbuster movie, and it in 3 seconds spit out. This was the first version. It spit out, okay, there's a girl who always has felt different in her life. And the world that she doesn't know it is about to change because there's an alien invasion. Now, when the aliens do come and invade, she realizes that why she felt so different in her life was because she has the power to be invisible. And it's that exact power that allows her to defeat the aliens and save the world. And it's called the Invisible War.
And what, it comes up with like original dialogue?
Now here's
Yes.
now wait.
Yes.
Now here's
Yeah.
what I can
It
do.
will
I can
write
take
dialogue.
a prompt. I can take a prompt.
That
I can
sounds
say-
real?
No, wait.
I tried it too, but
Wait,
mine
I
didn't go that well.
Wait, I can take a prompt.
It didn't.
Guys, you can prompt it to go like this. Now write me this scene where
Right.
a character of a male and a
Right,
female are
right,
talking in the like a Martin Scorsese,
Right.
Quentin Tarantino mashup.
Right, and it will do it.
go and research.
It
Yeah.
will do it.
All of Quentin Tarantino's written words, all of Martin Scorsese's written stuff, all of everything.
And basically do a mashup.
And and recreate an original piece of
Yes.
art as if it were them.
Yes, and it does do it. It does.
If you know how to prompt it right, see, that's the problem. We all don't know how to use it just yet. But
Right.
when you figure out how to use it,
Yeah, it's sick.
it becomes so scary. You can't determine from real life and from AI.
Why
You
isn't
can't.
anybody stopping this?
Well,
there's
Elon Musk is
many,
trying.
There's
They're trying.
so many repercussions
Yeah.
about
Oh,
this.
this
Think
is
about
a
if a
disaster.
villain gets a hold of
It's
it, guys.
Pandora's
Oh my
box.
gosh,
It's
yes.
really, it really is.
You know, there was a
Scary.
movie in not the 90s, but the 80s. You guys remember this movie called War Games?
Of
With
course.
Matthew Broderick?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Where
Great bring
basically-
up.
Do you
where
want
he
to play
basi-
a game?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Where basically this kid goes in there and basically almost starts World War III. Okay. Well, they're now saying that this AI, this Chat GPT, could actually do that.
Well,
If it's loose.
this
If it's
is
loose.
the scary
Because
thing. Which
the governments won't know that it's fake.
this is the thing.
Like-
this converges with one of my favorite AI stories. There was a AI.
favorite AI story.
Yeah, it's true.
If you've just tuned in now,
if you
you're
just
gonna think
tuned
we're
in now,
insane.
you gotta know.
You
And
gotta
don't
know
worry,
them.
when I was a kid, AI.
No,
was-
trust me, you're gonna like
And
this.
don't worry,
Wait,
we'll
don't
have
get-
AI to the table.
I'm
here he is.
gonna lose my
Here
train of
she
thought.
is.
There was a robot that was an artificial intelligence working in a manufacturing plant doing hard labor, and it worked a full day shift and then self-terminated. And it did that because it realized that was its existence, was to wake up and go to work from 9 to 5, and so it killed itself. Now, the scary thing about that is if a AI gets smart enough to realize what the human race is capable of and the direction that we're heading in, the only way for them to save it is to kill us all.
Wow. Isn't that wild?
That's
Andy's working on his next
and
film.
now James
Andy just
Cameron,
pitched his next movie.
let's bring in
He basically
Terminator.
just pitched his
No,
next
that is
movie.
actually
and AI
that's,
looked at a
you know.
human life and
Yes.
said, "Fuck that!
Self-terminated.
I'd rather be
It's
dead."
fucking terminated.
It's self-terminated, dude.
Is that not
Oh my
epic or
God.
what?
Is that
Yeah.
unbelievable?
Great story.
After having a factory like 9 to 5,
Right,
like
a
boxing
regular
things.
middle
Yes.
class life.
Yeah, exactly
There's
right.
No,
Exactly
not
right.
for me.
This needs more research, but from the research that I've done so far, don't take this 100% until you do your own research. From the research I've done so far,
Don't trust me, I'm lying.
A robot with AI in a factory line of about 100 of them did literally the iRobot thing and freaked out and killed people at the factory before they were able to disable it.
Wow.
So it's basically that scene from iRobot where the one pops out and starts happened
Where?
in China.
Wow.
So they've
control
Do your own
controlled
research
the
on
news
that,
coming out of there.
Can we
but-
write a disclaimer to make sure?
Don't believe anything that's said on this
We
podcast.
cannot
I'm
guarantee
kidding. I'm kidding.
or
We cannot confirm or deny.
confirm or deny anything said in this podcast at any time, other than the fact we have two great friends of ours here, and that's it. Everything else is the need to be fact checked, please. But that's scary.
Let's see what happens.
That's
So
really
you're telling
scary.
me you have a plan?
Yeah, you're saying I got a chance. There's a 1 in a million chance that AI will not kill us. So you're saying I got a chance. That was another great 90s movie, right?
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber, yeah.
Dumb and Dumber. What was all right? So just real quick, if you guys, and I'm sure you guys have talked about this on your pod, which by the way is amazing.
Yeah, it's a
no,
very
it's
good
so
podcast.
cool,
Yeah,
man.
really
And you
good
guys
podcast.
met.
Very
Wait,
good.
it's called Hey Dude because you guys met on that show, right?
Yeah.
Wait, that's where you guys met? I didn't know that.
Yes.
We were
Oh,
co-stars
yes.
on the
God,
Nickelodeon
We were
show, Hey Dude.
teenagers.
Gotcha. Why? That's a wow. I didn't realize. Okay, got it. All connecting.
Wow, Nickelodeon. Do you guys ever get slimed? Do you guys ever get slimed at Nickelodeon? I got slimed. Did you guys ever get slimed?
Did you,
No,
Christine,
I
at
don't
the
think we
kids'
ever.
shows?
Did you? No, I feel
No,
like
I
we
don't
were
How did you
always
guys
sort
get
of-
a?
How did you guys not get? Yeah, I got slimed
so bad it hurt my eyes.
I also buried a Nickelodeon time capsule with like a bunch of people that they're opening
With a
up
bunch of
this
people in
year.
it.
It's 30
What?
years old. Yeah, they put a bunch of the old stars in there. And, we're going to see how they weather. No,
It's like
but,
Blast from the Past.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like this.
Oh my God!
this
It's
bunker.
Julia White. Look, he's been in here this whole time. No, he looks great. The guy hasn't aged a bit. No, but no, yeah, I buried it down in Florida.
At the
Mike
studios,
O'Malley,
right?
Mike O'Malley, you know the comedian?
Mike O'Malley.
Okay.
Yes, Mike O'Malley did a lot. I did a lot of stuff with him back in the day after we finished the show.
Did
Mike
you?
O'Malley. Yes.
Okay, so he was
Yep.
hosting this event in Orlando, Florida, and we buried this time capsule. I put like a woe hat in there and a bunch of other crap.
We
and
gotta
They're
dig this
opening
thing
it
up.
this year. It's
No,
30
really?
years.
Yes.
Yes.
That wasn't a joke.
No, it's for real. They're
you
opening
gonna-
it this
what
year.
have
Do
you
you
meant for, like,
remember who
future
you buried
generations?
with stuff with?
Yeah, it
Who
was like
the
I
group?
think well, like Melissa Joan Hart, I think put something in there. There was I think something from Fresh Prince, all the iconic '90s stuff. Like everybody put something in there. I know it was a big group.
How
of us.
large was this thing?
It was like about as big as this table. Like it
Whoa.
was big.
Somebody was
It's a big
trying to hide a
capsule.
body
That
and
is
they
Steve,
so
we
did.
should
cool.
do an episode when they open it.
Yeah.
And interview
Yes.
all of them.
We really
Great idea,
yes.
guys.
It's
All right,
very
let's
nice.
hook that up.
Good idea.
Yes, because you guys got a lot of cool guests coming up, right? You guys always have cool guests. We
We're-
just talk about nothing.
Our brain.
We literally don't. People tune in, they're like, "What are these idiots talking about?"
Seinfeld was about nothing.
It's a
but,
shit.
you know, it-
That's what they've
But
said.
you guys, it literally, I've been listening, and it is the most enjoyable. Like it just to hear you all make fun of each other. David and I always said like that was what bonded us initially. Is we made fun of everybody around our show
Oh,
during
yeah.
our show.
Oh,
No
yeah.
one's
It was
safe.
our sense
Yep.
of humor that bonded us.
So that's my catchphrase.
The
Sorry,
way
Nora.
you guys laugh, the way you make fun of yourselves and each other, it's like you want to be a part of that hour.
Oh
It's
my
so
guys.
infectious
yeah,
and
it goes by
lovely,
fast.
and
You
I
guys
love
just
it.
ripping on each other
Thanks
and
so
laughing.
much. Yeah, I
It's
appreciate
awesome.
that. I appreciate that. We have no plan and no structure. So, and people have said that they're like, this podcast is the podcast about nothing. We like it, you know. But you guys, well, that's very kind, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Thank you.
it's great to have you guys on. It's not easy because now there's like a little bit more form and structure, and you have. Like we have little cheat cards, which I don't really need. I don't even know what these say. This is discuss stuff.
No, just keep doing what you're
I'm
doing.
not going to discuss anything. I'm going to discuss what we want to discuss. Not turning. Tell me some of the turning points in your life. And podcast over. Nobody's going to watch that. Any regrets? It's like Letterman. I just want to remember when
David,
Letterman would rip it up and throw it into the back, and they'd have the
Yeah.
glass explode. I feel like that. You know. talk about the 90s.
Our producer puts a
Those
beautiful
talking points.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had a whole rundown
So
on the
cool.
guests, everything they've done. But our brand is very solidified in the 90s, right?
Yes.
So we want to talk to anyone that had influence in the 90s, made
Yeah.
a mark, did something interesting in the 90s. And honestly, you could sit anyone down with Christine and I, and we
Yeah.
will get an interesting hour out of them. We've been very lucky with amazing guests.
Yeah, no,
from,
you guys have had
Jeff Bridges to Jason Priestley.
Yeah, I
to,
know. No, you guys have been kicking ass.
yeah,
for sure.
Adam Duritz. But honestly, like Jodie Sweetin was on the other day, and
Cool.
what an amazing hour we had with her. She
Yeah.
was the first cast member on Full House, and
Wow.
did that for so many years, and then
Yeah.
went through some struggles, and then she just has people have interesting stories.
Thank you so much for watching this clip of the Brotherly Love Podcast.
For full episodes, go to the Brotherly Love Pod's YouTube channel, link in the description.
And for exclusive weekly bonus content, join our Patreon right now.
That's right, there's a link in the description for that too. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thanks.